Hey guys, it's time for Breakthrough with Coach Lou. Coming to you live from Studio 700 at Revitalize Life Fitness and Life Coaching. Coach Lou will help you break through anything that's stopping you. Are you ready to get the body, the energy, and success you deserve? With no further ado, here's Coach Lou.
Introduction time. Yes, what an introduction, guys. Ready to rock and roll this morning. Let's get right into our tasks at hand. And what is that task at hand this morning? What are we here to talk about? Who are we going to talk to? What is going on today? So, what I want to talk to you about today is a pretty simple concept. It sounds really overwhelming. Creating a life that is a masterpiece. You know, what are you doing in life? Are you living the life of your dreams, or are you just getting by? Are you existing? Are you doing what mom and dad did, or your grandparents? Are you perpetuating, well, this is the way it is. This is the way we do things. Or are you out there moving, shaking, making change, stepping up and building something amazing? I mean, we all see people in both extremes. I mean, you got the guy under the bridge with a college education, then you got somebody like Oprah Winfrey who was born into the worst shit conditions you could ever have, and she has created massive success for herself and a lot of good for a lot of people. Do I always agree with everything she says? No, we don't always see eye to eye on stuff like that, but I respect that somebody came up from such a negative upbringing and such a negative start in life and has made something great of themselves. And then there's people that were given education, given everything, and they're living under a bridge smoking crack somewhere. There's no limitation to what you can do. I think this is the most important thing I really want to get across to you today, because we're going to shift gears in the Monday morning motivation and the lives and the breakthrough shows. We're going to shift some gears because we've been in the health mode. Now it's time to create a life. By now, if you've done the 6 weeks of H1, you have more energy, you have more belief, you know what you're capable of. So what do we do next? Build a life that's a masterpiece. Does that mean a masterpiece according to your peers, your family, your friends, expectations from somebody else of, hey, you might be a kid growing up and everybody thinks you're going to do this because that's, what's expected of you, or you're going to be good at this, or you're going to do what your dad did or your granddad or great-granddad, or we've been 5 generations of this, so this is what you're destined to be. Maybe, and if you are, be the damn best you can be at it. And yes, some things perpetuate. Entrepreneurism usually skips a generation according to the folklore, and it is proven true in a lot of cases. Now, I'm a mold breaker on that. Been a serial entrepreneur since I've been 18 years old. I have not worked for anybody directly. So, wow, Dad was the same way. I got a lot of that from Dad. There were times when I did not want that. Parts of my family followed a different step, and ended up in a job situation or et cetera of my siblings. So entrepreneurial spirit sometimes, quote unquote, skips a generation. Well, it doesn't have to. Break the mold. But let me tell you something. If the mold has been work for corporate America, work your way up the ladder, get an education, go to work in your field, and retire with a pension, wow, dude, your life is going to pass you by. I'm not saying that you don't do a job, that you've got to be an entrepreneur. Not everybody is in that mindset, nor do they want that. But also, maybe you do work a corporate job. Maybe you do something like that. but you do it in a way that is different. You make sure that you're the best at what you do. You treat it like it's yours. You excel in the proper ways, but you never stop educating. You might say to me, I'm never going to be in business for myself, coach. That's not my thing. I don't need to continue to educate. I got my degree 20 years ago, 5 years ago, 20 minutes ago. Your degree is just a beginning of education. If you are not self-educating and continually growing, you're not going to have a masterpiece of a life. You're going to end up in a rut. And you might be making $1 million a year and be in a rut. You might be making $10,000 a year and be living the life of your dreams. It's not all about money. I do highly recommend success when it comes to the financial side, but there's so much more to where we're going with this. And the question is, are you living that life? If you closed your eyes right now and pictured your dream life, pictured exactly what it would look like, and something tells me that, of course, the first thing we might want to picture is Mai Tais on a beach somewhere and seagulls chirping. Let me tell you, after about a month of that, you'd probably be bored shitless. So that is a great release, stress reliever. We've talked about all that stuff, but what is truly a masterpiece of a life? Are you going to be remembered for winning the lottery and going and laying on the beach for the rest of your life? If that's what you envision, that's not going to leave a lasting legacy of anything. What would is if you do something that is meaningful, that affects others, that affects the world in a way that people put your name as a household name when it comes to X. It could be bug extermination, it could be drywall hanging, it could be motivational speaking, it could be computer coding, but you want to be the household name. For years and years, I mean, you think motivation, and those of us who are, in the circle of this and into self-development, a few names pop up routinely. Tony Robbins, Les Brown, some of these guys that everybody knows their name. They're a household name when it comes to motivation. And, think of some other things, like in different, when it comes to cheap goods that you can get almost 24/7 locally. Walmart comes comes right to mind. You don't think of Joe's Corner Store that might not be open because there was more vision. This is the vision I want you to take into your life. Doesn't mean you got to go create a Walmart, but the vision for your life is something where if somebody associated the best of what you are, they associate you. Monica. That's a joke, guys. But, seriously, you say the name Monica and everybody in the United States, unless they are living under a rock or a bridge, and even them have cell phones a lot of times, there's a name there. There's an association. This is what you want to associate to your life. Not Monica, but associating, even if it's just to yourself, that when you wake up in the morning, you don't wake up and go, oh, God, I got to trudge through this day. Oh, God, it's 5 days to Friday. Oh, come on, Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I can go drown my sorrows at the corner bar. That's not living, guys. Let me tell you something. To wake up in the morning and go, you know what, I can't wait to get to my passion. Could be your work. It could be something you volunteer. It could be parenting. It could be your sports, your health, your body. Your hobbies. These are the dream lives that you want to be after. And let me tell you something. I know one of the things we're going to cover, and it's going to kick ass in this new series we're going to do, is dream boarding. To build a dream board, to literally be able to see and visualize what it is you want to do. You got to have the plan. Remember some of the basics way back from when we started this whole Monday motivation. You got to have the idea first. If you don't have the idea, you've got nothing to go with. But then you got to see it. You got to make it real. You got to take action. You got to follow through. You got to see what's working. You got to adjust and celebrate. These are the things that you got to remember, that are all interactive with this. Go back if you have not started from day one with the Monday Motivation blog, and our blog period. Our regular blog is awesome too, because it has a lot of tips that keep you going in there on health and wellness too. But if you have not done this, go back, take advantage of it. I have put my heart and guts and soul, with Jen's help and the rest of the team's help here, into creating these programs for you and delivering them to you so that they're there for you to use. You know, sometimes people say, oh, I feel kind of guilty. I'm getting some free coaching from you. This is what I'm doing this for. The only way you can hurt my feelings or you can insult me is to not take advantage of what I roll a red carpet out to you and say, here it is, it's yours, use it, come back to it, use it some more, come back to it, use it some more. This is yours to use and grow with us. Because the more people that we get using and growing this, the better world we're going to live in, number one. Number two, you might ask, well, you know, it's a lot of work and expense. This is expense. This doesn't come free. Bandwidth, softwares, you know, this stuff doesn't come for free to me, and then I'm kind of offering it for free. But there's going to be a time when you're going to need a coach. You're going to need to sit down with a coach and either overcome a major barrier, a phobia, a tragedy, or you just need that push to get to the next level. You need to learn how to plan and map. And, you know, come to me. You know, come to one of our team here. That's where we get paid for what we do. But in the meantime, we want to give you value. So, yes, and maybe it's not us you meld with. Get a coach by all means. And whatever you're doing, if you can get somebody who's either walked that path ahead of you and they can mentor you, or somebody that knows the steps and how to motivate it to come out of you, that's what you need to do. So, we got good stuff coming up on the horizon. But what I want to really reiterate today is take a moment. Think about how you feel. Think about what you're really doing. How is your life? Is it just okay? Is it mundane? Is it suck? Is it a treadmill every day? Or is it a run through the mountains? You see the difference in the way things appear, in the way that even the way you vocalize them or the way you internalize them. You know, life is a dance. Life is a fight. You know, this is how it's going to feel. Metaphorically, what you think in here, you're going to manifest here. And this isn't woo-woo, home, manifest, I want a parking space, one appeared magically. No. And I'm picking on The Secret a little bit. And the deal is there is what you focus on, you're going to see more of, you're going to pay more attention of, you're going to attract more. You know, if you're getting physically fit, you're going to start to attract the attention of people that means something to. If you're smiling, you're going to attract people who like happier people. That's just laws of reality. That's not any woo-woo where you sit there and go, I'm going to be happy. I would like to attract happier people. And then you sit on your ass and do nothing about it. You walk down the street like that. You're going to attract happier people. You're going to create happiness if you walk down the street and say, hey, how you doing? Morning. What's up? Whatever it is, you know, different situation. You don't want to go up to some tough, ragged, mean-looking dude and go, hey, buddy, I like your hair, dude. You know, you go, bam, get away from me. You know, but you can, what's up, man? Give a smile. You give a thumbs up, you know. Something like that, or you do somebody who is, you know, more friendly and outgoing. Hey, like they're your best friend in the world, and be amazed the way that you portray yourself and your energy to people by what you think, internalize, and how you feel. Can I get some thumbs up? Anything? Let me know you guys are out there, or my software is working correctly. Not quite sure who I'm reaching this morning, so let me know you're out there, please. All right, if you're not getting these videos and you're getting them later, contact me, let me know, message me, because it's a little quiet out there this morning, guys. And I know I'm not always seeing who's online. So anyhow, we got great stuff on the horizon. We're going to start working on creating a masterpiece of a life, then that doesn't mean you have to change your belief about, your religious beliefs, or you have to necessarily change your job or your career. If that's something that you've been knowing you need to do, by all means, maybe now is the time to step up. Anyhow, on that note, we've got a lot of good stuff coming up. This is Coach Lou encouraging you to live with energy, passion, and always live your dream. I just got a whole bunch of people on board. Let me know if you guys just joined in now. Do me a favor, because I just saw a bunch pop up. And also, if somebody could type me a message real quick, just say, hi, we're online, we're on board. Part of my dream and my dream life is being a little more tech savvy. Self-educated when it comes to that. Proud of it. But I'm getting some likes. That's cool. If somebody could type me a message, I just want to make sure that we are working there. The tech savvy is something I want a little bit more of. Awesome. Okay, we're pulling up on the page on the Revitalize Life's page, but I'm not sure if I'm getting messageability on my personal page. So I'm just doing some tests here, guys. Thanks, everybody, for attending this morning. I know I didn't give you exact specific trainings this morning, but what I want to light is a fire for the upcoming events and an energy for the passion for what's next in life. Because whether you're 50, whether you're 40, hi, hon. All right, good. We are getting messages. Perfect. Light that fire for that desire to build something better, because the building process is usually the most dang fun anyway. When you get there, you can celebrate, and that's all awesome, but it's the building and the creation and the, redesigning of a life that makes you excited. And, it doesn't, like I was saying, it doesn't matter if you're 50 or 80 or 15, you can still have the life that you desire. People are like, well, maybe I have physical limitations, or my age has made a difference, and I'm not going to go run one of those OCR races, Coach. Maybe you could. You don't have to run it faster than a 20-year-old if you're 70, but you could do it if you really set the standard. So my whole point to this is getting you guys lit up to do something to take that life. If life is great already, make it outstanding. I mean, I know a lot of you out there are not exactly miserable with your lives. Some people are down out, miserable at rock bottom. And I'm going to tell you, it's a great freaking place to be, because it's a great starting point, and it is going to drive you with that pain push. And some of you are really kicking it in, and you're getting some pleasure from what you're doing. The place we don't want to be is that abyss of no man's land in between, where it's just okay, life is good, it's static, I'm all right, I've got a regular thing going on here, I'm doing okay. That's suicide. That's going to put you on your deathbed someday going, wow, I wish I had. I'm letting a lot of my dreams die with me. So I am off for the day. No, not really. I'm off and running to create more content and run the businesses. And we are, Jen and I both have a crazy day ahead of us. It is Monday. We're excited about it. That's the difference. Do we have a mountain to climb today? Heck yeah. Are we geared up and ready to go? Heck yeah. Do we look at it and go, oh my God, that's overwhelming, I'm never going to get it done? No. It's like, bam, let's go. Bam, let's go. Bam, let's go. Let's go, go, go. Hopefully everybody's going, yeah, let's go. Let's get this on today. Have a great day, guys. Live with energy, passion. Always live your dreams. This is Coach Lou signing off for the morning. I'm wishing you the best of a day.